I find the basic reap on the major outer reap to really be the best one to teach everybody. Brand new people, you should be able to do this once you get an understanding. When we're kind of fighting, we're going to tend to have like a stance of some sort, right? The karate guys are going to be long like this. The grapplers are going to be somewhat closer. You know, the judo guys, the jiu-jitsu guys, the wrestlers. But the bottom line is that if I understand how to move his body, I can get the foot that I want. If I want to reap this foot, I don't want to reap it when it's back. I'd rather reap it forward. Now you can't reap it when it's back. I'll show you that if I remember in a minute. So I want to make a pull. Then I start pushing him to it. Make the step. High, reap, lift. He goes down. All right. Pull him to your foot. Now, what happens if I step back with my foot, Josh? What if I step back with my foot? Then what do I have to do? I pull him, but I step back with my foot. What do I have to do? I got to step again. That gives him time to step, put his foot back, then I got to do something else. So if I do this, he moves his foot back, we're back to where to square one. So I make this my pull, my left hand pull, right? I pull him to me, my foot's here. Bop! And I hit him, okay? It's a hard, if I'm reaching with the right leg, it's a hard right hand turn like I'm driving. I'm sorry, left hand turn. Right hand goes high. Does that make sense?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Questions on major outer reap? All right, I promise you that I will show you how to get to the back leg if you really want to. If I decide that I want that leg really bad, and I try to pull him, and he shuffles forward and doesn't change his stance, then I drive him this way. Hit on the way through. Okay? So let's say that he does this move for his footwork. It's unusual for grapplers to do that. Karate people do this a lot. Okay? I want that foot, so I pull him, and he shuffles on me. No problem. I'm going to drive. Preferably, if I can, I'm going to give him a little bit of this. I push, and I try to keep this same stance. I push, he shifts, I jump to it to get to it, okay? I got to drive into it. Now you get the right idea, right? So I give him this, then I go to here, push, and I chase it down. So once he's shuffling back and I've broken his balance, this foot comes, okay? I don't like attacking the back leg. Front leg's easier. Questions on major outer reap. So anytime my foot flares this direction away from my body, that's the major, okay? Anytime it's on the outside of his body, it's the outer. Outer and major. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
That being the case, minor outer reap, same leg, opposite side, but instead of my leg going this way, my leg goes this way. This one. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. The key to reaps, once you get in position, let's do major outer reap. I can't do this and hope he'll fall. He might wobble. The new guys might fall. But once I hook this foot, I got to break his balance hard, and I got to drive the leg up while I push his body down. I got to get this. Now watch. Watch my head. I don't stop here. I still don't stop. I get the leg high, higher than my head. That makes a good reap. Same thing on the opposite side. I want to do minor. I could do this way, lift it, shove him until he falls and I'm in this position. That's a technique. The better way, I get this leg, I go to hit it, and I drive him to the ground. By the way, I'm going to try not to crush him because I'm a nice guy, but you drop your elbow right into the solar plexus, which is a lot of fun. I hit this thing, and then I drive here. I follow him to the ground. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
You guys notice I didn't crush him. What else didn't I crush? I didn't crush my balls because I squeezed my legs. Does that make sense? So all you guys that are doing this one, if he lifts his leg a little bit, you're not going to get him. Right? Like, why can't I do this one? right? What's going on here? We pull him, we push him. Oh, it's not really working. You're not really breaking his balance. He's on one leg, but now you're on one leg. I hit it. Now watch. This. And I drive. And I almost got him in the groin. All right?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
My shit went right there. I hope I didn't get it. Minor, outer reap. Questions on those two? All right. Who got a chance to do this one? Did everybody get a chance to do that one? If you didn't, I want you to work that. Who got a chance to do this one? If you didn't, I want you to do that one. Go with your partners. Go.
I like that.
All right. So, no-gi style, wrestling style perhaps. I want to make the same throw. I got to get that foot forward. If he doesn't give it to me, I'll have to do something different. But I want to start moving him. Then I'm going to quickly try to step two, right? When I step two, it's going to almost look like I'm going to try to reach down and get like this. I'm going to get low here. Okay? Wrestlers are going to be slightly lower, right? Advance to it, you hit it. Make sense?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Okay? So if they're lower, they don't move their legs quite as fast. You're not going to get the high reap from someone standing up. If I give Caleb this, and he can get that leg there with a move, then he's got an easy takedown, okay? All right. Kind of think, again, I like it to be in the same range like I'm going to make an ankle pick, right? If he moves that foot when I make this step, I hit this one, okay? If he maintains his stance, he maintains his left lead, and I just do the same one to the opposite side. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
So there's kind of a no-gi style, less judo, less jiu-jitsu-y feel. Cool? All right. This is the one I wanted to show you guys.